And I forgot to mention, he's pulling a belly dump. So it's a construction type vehicle. You know, it's dirty. You know, it does a fair amount of off-road and all that. I stopped by to take my daily shit, by the way. But it's got a certain smell, you know, it smells like grease, and that grease gets caked on, you know, from the dirt, because he's off-roading, you know, oil industry type stuff. And he just started it up, you know, it's letting the build air pressure and warm up and all that stuff, which you don't really need to do. But it's not running very good, the air-fuel mixture, so it's puffing white smoke until it warms up, and it's got a distinctive smell. No after treatment system, so it would have a different smell anyway, but it does now because the engine's cold, so it's not burning the air fuel mixture as well until it warms up. And you know, he's checking out his truck, and you know, I've had a lot of construction type jobs driving these older trucks because I started driving, you know, 1,000 years ago. So the only companies who would hire me, you know, based on my experience and age and whatnot, is companies even back in the day, had older trucks. So I was driving trucks, you know, from the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I just, the mechanical operation and all that stuff that I've talked about before, you know, filling the oiler, you know, for the dump gates, and just walking around a trailer there, you know, and in the frame there and checking out the pistons and all that stuff and all the linkages and hoses. Like I said, I worked for a company where you had to work on your own trucks. I only worked there for 2 months. You had to provide your own tools. The passenger seat was a toolbox, and you had to provide your own padlock. And we were hauling really rocky dirt, so you were always fixing blown tires and the rock, you know, wedged up and knocked an airline loose from an air tank, and I had to fix that right out in the dirt. You know, I had my brown coveralls on. It was night shift. You know, so I'm out there in the dirt, you know, placing that hose and that coupling or whatever. The thing that made the connection, the airline with the tank. The foreman pulled up and, you know, had his lights shining on me with a little yellow light. That was the one where that guy was like, "God damn it!" But he wasn't like abusive or anything. He didn't make me cry, not once. And I respond better to that type of shit anyway. But who dropped that load of dirt right there? Jesus Christ, I gotta fucking move that all the way. You come in down there, you fucking tie on right here where my goddamn dozer's at. You know, I was like, yes, sir, I can do that. And he actually said that a little bit later. The foreman was like, talk about falling in. So, I mean, obviously it's just, you know, whatever, but I took it as a compliment. And there was this one spot that was all like slick and shit, and you had to get a run at it and blast through it. And, oh man, it was cool, man. And I was like, you know, 18, 19 years old, throwing gears, you know, you know, driving that bitch, man. Just none of this pussy shit, none of this feminine, you know, castrated bullshit. You know, it was like this truck here, you know, you know, and just revving them up and shit. God damn. I'm glad I was born when I was, man. You know, you're going up a steep ass hill, got a downshift like 3 gears. You're revving it up so you can catch it in the high end, you know. It kind of wibbles and wobbles, you know. But then you're, because you know how the truck's going to respond, so you know what gear you're going to need. So you get a run at it, then let it bog down, slip it out, let it coast down to what you need. Like I said, rev it up so you can catch the high end of the RPMs. And just, you know, you drove them. You fucking drove them. Hell, it was almost like you operated them if it was construction type stuff. But you know, as where this truck here, it's like step on the gas and the computer's like, oh, do you want to go? Well, I will tell the truck. Processing your request. You know? Trucks are females these days. All the trucks that I drove when I started driving, they were fucking old salty dogs. So, steel-toed boots, smelled of leather, and they all look like Ron Perlman for some reason. But anyway, that's all I gotta say, baby. Time's gone, time's passed. Honeymoon over. Yeah, I'm backing up to the paver, whether I was in a Flowboy tractor trailer or a 3-axle dump truck, you know, hit the brake, push the clutch in, pull up on the PTO, engage, you know, flip the switch, rev it up, you know, you got foot on the brake, foot on the gas, you know, just, like I said, that sweet smell of asphalt. God damn, man. Truck driving used to be fucking fun, used to be cool. Like I said, I enjoyed the hell out of it. You know, I got in that truck, you know, I'd rolling through them gears, just get on out there. You know, just, like I said, yeah. Ah, the memories.